Hello everyone and welcome back to my morning report chart analysis videos on Thursday 15th of September with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantec Markets. I'm going to look at dollar yen now, and we've got this sort of continuation really of this sideways move in the last sort of week or so on dollar yen. I think this is pretty indicative of what the major markets are going to do in front of the Fed really. You're seeing the same sort of situation in euro dollar, whereby euro dollar is very tightly ranged and similar, as I said, on dollar yen. 101.18 seems to be holding now. That was last week's low. 101.40 seems to be again a very minor higher low, but nothing too significant. I think I discussed yesterday the fact that this downtrend channel is now going to come under pressure because I think of this consolidation. I think it's possibly even going to break, because I think the market is just going to drift sideways into the Fed next Wednesday, and that will mean breaking this downtrend channel. It doesn't necessarily mean I think that the bears have been lost control. I think ultimately it's going to just be driven off the BOJ and the Fed next Wednesday. So generally speaking, market is very tight, very flat. Again, yesterday's candle initially looked like it was breaking out above 103 figure. Didn't or couldn't achieve a close, turned round on 103.35 and sort of closed back inside the near-term consolidation. You could even argue a corrective candle, but to be honest, candles in a consolidation don't really give too much in terms of direction. Certainly not that one anyway. And you're basically dead flat today. So looking on the hourly chart, you can see that there is a very minor sort of drift higher. The moving averages are sort of basically flat really, aren't they? But I mean the outlook on the momentum indicator is very minor, positive steer, but with the RSI going above 70 on the hourly and just hitting the lows above 30. But I wouldn't take anything off that really. 102 figure seems to be a bit of a pivot line, and it sort of caught the overnight low before the little bit of a rebound. But again, I'm not really taking too much in terms of the direction off that. 102.60 initial resistance of today's high, but again, I mean that could easily be broken, but then pulled back inside it. So I'm not looking for any sort of direction on dollar yen. Above 103.35, if you see a close above that, that's obviously going to be positive, but then you'd really need to see a move above 104.30 to really sort of start to gain traction, and I don't think we're going to get that in front of the two key meetings next week. You might get a bit of volatility, or you could well get a bit of volatility today on the back of the US data, but in front of that, I wish you good luck in your trading, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you.